Hello traders, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we will show you how to use TWM.one's Validator tool. The very first thing you need to do to use the Validator is to establish a data connection. We'll connect to Binance now. Once you hear that confirmation sound, it means we are successfully connected. Now, let's navigate to create a new Validator session. First, we need to add an instrument list. Let's call this one, for example, 1 hour. Click OK. Now, within this list, we need to add the actual instruments. For this example, we'll select Bitcoin from Binance on the 1 hour time frame. We'll wait for the historical data to load. You can also add more instruments to the list. You can save these lists as presets, so you don't have to recreate them every time. To do that, right-click on the list, go to Presets, and Save. Let's name this preset 1 hour and save it. This way, whenever you close and reopen the Validator, you can easily load your list. To load it, just right-click in this area, go to Presets, Load, and select your saved list. To run a backtest, first select an instrument, then apply a strategy to it. By default, the software includes a moving average, MA, and a stop market strategy. Let's select the MA crossover strategy. Each strategy has its own parameters. For the MA crossover, you can configure the position size, period fast, period slow, stop loss, profit target, and you can also enable and adjust the Williams %R filter. For this example, let's set the position size and click Run. Here are the backtest results in the summary view. We can also visualize the strategy's performance on a chart. If we open the Chart tab, we can clearly see all the trades that were executed. Under the Analysis tab, you can view performance graphs, including the equity curve per trade and the cumulative profit and loss. There is also a complete list of all the trades that were made, and a list of all the individual orders. You can do the exact same process for other instruments. Let's select Ethereum, double-click to apply the same strategy. This time, let's set the position size to 10, for example, and click Run. And just like before, we can perform our analysis. As you can see, the chart now displays all the trades for Ethereum. Now, if you want to analyze multiple instruments together, simply select the list itself, apply a strategy, and it will run a cumulative analysis for the entire portfolio. So, in the Display dropdown, if we select Compare, the report will show the results for each instrument in a separate column. The first column is our first instrument, and the second column is our second instrument. You can do the same with the cumulative equity chart to compare their performance curves. Again, the first one is Bitcoin, and the second is Ethereum. To see the individual contribution of a single instrument, you can just click on it. If we select Bitcoin, the Analysis tab shows only Bitcoin's performance. If we click on Ethereum, we see Ethereum's performance. Again, you can drill down into a single instrument's performance just by selecting it from the list. Here's the analysis for Bitcoin. And here it is for Ethereum. And by clicking back on the main list, you see the combined results. You can also apply one single strategy configuration to the entire list of instruments at once. To do that, you select the parent list. When the list is selected, all the parameters you set in the strategy panel will be applied to both instruments. So if we run it now, we get a single combined result based on these settings. However, if you uncheck the instruments and run the backtest at the list level, it won't use this global strategy. Instead, it will use the individual strategies we applied to each instrument earlier. This means we can set a position size of 10 for one and maybe 15 for the other. They are independent but are simply executed at the same time. But if we select the list itself again, the validator uses the global settings from this panel, and the instrument's individual settings are ignored. Thank you for watching.